Welcome into Derelict Sports, everybody. Hope you are doing a good. Almost said happy Monday. Hope you're having a good hump day. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, February 12th. Hope you guys are having a good one. Welcome to Derelict Sports. I'm Nick. Alongside me, you got the big dog, Dale. I got to work on that intro, because I got tripped up. But I did just take a nap a minute ago, so maybe that's it. I just woke up. Man, hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. We got a lot we're going to go over for the next hour or two. Four Nations kicking off tonight. We got Four Nations, the very first Four Nations ever kicking off tonight. So we got Sweden and Canada kicking off tonight, right? Sweden and Canada?
Yep.
Sweden and Canada kicking off here any minute. So that should be a good one, kicking off in Montreal. We've got a little bit of Travis Kelce we're going to talk about. Did he play his last game on Sunday? Sure sounds like it. The way he was talking about stuff on the podcast with his brother. Sure sounds like a guy that might be retiring, so we'll talk about that. And then last night, KD, probably the best scorer we've ever seen, hits 30K points. So we'll talk a little bit about that, the impact KD's had on the game so far. And then I also will hop in a little bit of just touch on Kadarius Toney. He strangled a broad, apparently, which is just not good. Jesus Christ, we got to get that fucking bum out of the NFL. I don't even know. Well, he's not even really technically in the NFL. Imagine getting cut by the Browns. So he strangled somebody today, or now got arrested, so that'll be good. So we'll talk a little bit about that. But, yeah, man, kick back, relax the next couple hours, and we will talk a little bit about sports. But what's up, Dale? How you doing?
Doing good. I'm Canadian today. I'm wearing my toque because it's still it's not as cold as it was, but it's still a beautiful minus 26 degrees for the next, 4 or 5 days, so yay. And
Hell yeah.
I'm being Canadian and watching hockey, which is something I don't do a lot of. So Canada, Sweden today. U.S. Finland tomorrow for Nick, and then me and Nick will hate each other and throw tariff bombs at each other on Saturday night.
Saturday night's going to be a banger, dude. Let's fucking go.
Is that game in Boston or is it in Montreal? I actually don't know.
Well,
we do have an internet, so we can find this out.
Yeah, and I did pull up the Four Nations. They call it the Four Nations Face-Off. So let's look at this. This must be our home for all things Four Nations. Look at us. We got everybody at 0 right now. That looks good.
Yep.
I assume there's going to be a schedule. Okay, let's look at Sketty. Oh, tonight we got Canada, Sweden. All right, so here we go. This one is... Where the fuck is it? Doesn't even... Game info. It's in Montreal. Center Bell, Montreal.
Nice.
Old JB, Bubby. Jordan Bennington. Sam Montembault. Who the fuck does he play for?
Yeah, I know. This is... all right. Now I'm going to have a Canadian thing for 2 seconds. We went from Patrick Waugh and Martin Brodeur to Carey Price to Jordan Binghamton as our starting goaltenders in international tournaments. There is nothing wrong with Jordan Binghamton. Please I am not shitting on St. Louis. Please, I am not shitting on St. Louis.
I was going to say, that's all-time winningest Blues goalie of all time, Jordan Bennington to you. Thank you.
True, but you have arguably maybe the two greatest goaltenders of all time in Patrick Waugh and Martin Brodeur, and then you went to Carey Price, who was, when he was healthy and mentally healthy, he was dominant. So
Dude.
I don't know. I think if I was to cap this tournament, the U.S. should win this tournament. They have the most talent. I think Canada and Sweden are very close, and Finland is not a lot further behind, but is probably the weakest of the four.
Yeah, Finland's jerseys are not cool either. I don't really understand their jerseys. I mean, I'm assuming obviously it means something, but dude, Sweden as far as sweaters is shitting on everybody.
It's just so all yellow, the blue crowns. It's just crisp.
Yeah, no, it really the fuck is. It really is. So the way they're going to do this is each team will play 3 tournament games in traditional round-robin format under the following system. Excuse you, Dale. 3 points for a
No
win in
worries.
regulation time. Normal shit. Well, actually, no. 2 points is usually it. 2 points for a win in overtime shootout. 1 point for a loss in overtime, and 0 points for a loss in regulation. 2 teams with the best tournament record will then advance to a 1-game final to a tie. Will be decided by head-to-head results between those 2 tied teams. So whoever, obviously, it'll be just who had the win over the other one. Calculations for the steps 1 through 5. Dude, so they've really got a fucking system here. Calculations for steps 1 to 2 be derived from all games played. So total points. We just went over that. Regulation wins. Row total of regulation and overtime
Yeah,
wins.
wins and
Shootout
regulate. Yep.
wins. Goal differential total game. Okay, so so really nothing too crazy here. I mean, this is all pretty standard.
This is just they haven't had international best on best since Sochi actually, so they haven't had best on best in over 10 years.
Dude, that's
And
back Sochi back when TJ Broche was fucking the goddamn shootout hero. He was still a blue then, dude.
yeah, oh wow, God,
Goddamn guy's been a Capital for so long. People like legit forget he was a blue for quite a while.
I kind of forgot about that too. So yeah, so
Grew up in
there's
Washington, got him cup in Washington. We won after we got rid of him, so we didn't win with him when he was he was already gone when the Blues got their cup. So it was kind of crazy. Like he came in the league with David Perron and all those guys. Backus Perron. Maybe not Backus, but it was like Perron, Oshie. I'm trying to think of the other guys in that, but they were a bunch of young guys, and like they all partied all the time and fucking did their thing, and it just really kind of took getting rid of all those. Like there was so much hope around those guys, but they all had to leave St. Louis to grow up, and thankfully that happened. Oshie. He came a fucking. I mean, he was Captain America after Sochi. He was king after Sochi.
he was. I totally forgot that he was there.
Dude, the
But like,
shootout.
oh, okay, I'm gonna tell you a crazy. I guess I'm going down. So World Juniors, I remember when Canada States played. It'd be 2005 or 6 when Carey Price was in net, and they did. I ended up phoning work. I'm like, guys, the game's going. The World Junior semifinals going to overtime. I'm coming in late. I don't care. The game's getting ready to go to shootout. All of a sudden, I hear, "Stop what you're doing and doing." I'm like, okay. And like, he puts me on hold. He's like, all of a sudden, he's like, all right, there's 6 of us in the break room. You're giving us the play-by-play of the shootout. I'm like, what? Like, shootout play-by-play. We need to know what's happening. I'm like, oh, okay. Peter Bueller's coming in. Deke scores on Carey Price. Oh, you fucking suck, Dale.
Dude, Carey Price is one of my uh, favorite probably goalies ever. Like I really fucking enjoy Carey Price, and I used to have like a Carey. Well, I still do. Shan's got it now, but it's a old retro Montreal jersey that we found at I wasn't even with Shan. My buddy found it a retro Carey Price Canadian shirt, and it was at a Goodwill in St. Louis for $1.
Oh, best dollar you ever did
So
spend.
he picked it up for me. I wore that thing until into the ground. I love that fucking thing. I love Carey Price. I always thought he was one of my favorite goalies to watch. And he just officially retired, didn't he? Like
Yeah.
last year?
Yes. Yeah, because he had bad hip problems and he was fighting some substance problems as well.
Yeah,
So I
because I
know when
remember
they,
he had a little bit of mental issues going on. He was
yeah,
battling the shit. Yeah, I know he kind of hit rock bottom there for a minute.
yeah,
Because
and
I'm gonna tell you this story, and look, nobody can believe me, and I'm sure you can even act like you believe me right now, and then like deep down, and it's not even deep down, just right on the surface, you're like, this guy's bullshitting. But I shit you not, years
okay.
ago when I was in college, my buddy who comes on here all the time, never not nutting,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
his brother sold Carey Price weed while they were in town to play the Blues, and he got tickets out of it.
Oh, that's outstanding. No, that doesn't surprise me.
And then, like, it's funny because, like, back then everybody's like, Carey Price smoking weed, no way. And then you fast forward now, and it's like, oh, maybe he was toking a little pot back then.
Well, there's a lot of people that don't know he's part Métis up here too. So he has some indigenous roots. So that's doesn't isn't overly shocking. So
Who do you think has got the best lineup of this? Like, who do you think's got the strongest lineup? I mean, I kind of want to go through. I was gonna go.
I would, if like off the top of my head, I would say probably the States have the best goaltending and the best forwards, and I would say that Sweden probably has the best defensive core, which is saying
Four
something.
nation rosters. That's what I want, you fucks.
That would be a good thing for us to have a good conversation over. That's me just generically thinking off the top of my head. I actually don't 100% know the roster.
You filthy bitch. I want the fucking roster. I don't want the fucking whatever. It was trying to give me regular season hockey. Bub, I'm here for the fucking. We're here for the goddamn.
Look at Sidney Crosby with his duster mustache.
I took him for something today. I don't know what it was. They bought Underdog had like a 50% profit boost on Four Nations. So
nice.
I was like, fuck it. I threw a little $5 on it. All right, so here we go. Canada. We'll go through these and then we'll just kind of look through these and then we'll talk about who we think had the best one. But Canada already starting good though. I mean, championship, Florida Panthers Stanley Cup champion Sam Bennett. Cicerelli's nice. Obviously, Crosby, obviously legend. Brandon Hagel's nice. Seth Jarvis. I don't even know who Travis Konechny is.
He's a young guy. I feel like he's one of those guys that are trying to take a look for the Olympics next year.
We got big boy Nate.
From
Nate McKinnon.
Same town as Sidney Crosby.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. So they do the Tim Hortons commercial every fucking year with those two. You know, this year they were driving a Zamboni through a Tim Hortons drive-through. Yeah. Canadian.
Dude, let's go, you nades. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
Brad Marchand, dude, did not know he was Canadian, which I guess Marchand is Canadian.
He's a dipshit, and he's like he is the absolute person that you want on your team, and the second he's not on your team, you want to cross-check him in the face so hard until he can't speak.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Him blowing in ears and shit was so funny, or licking noses or whatever. So funny.
It's just like the most. Hey, it's Timo Solani. Good old.
What's old Timu doing there? Is he coaching?
No, the Finnish Flash. He's walking on. I think they're gonna have like a somebody from each of the four teams. Timo Solani. God, the Finnish Flash.
What a fucking legend Timu is, huh?
Who the hell's that? Oh, this is. Pretend to be surprised. I know it's not, but the Montreal is that? Oh, maybe if they have Saku Koivu come out, that in Montreal will lose its fucking mind.
Let's go. Saku Koivu is a beast.
Oh, and then he got cancer and beat it. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, dude, Canada is pretty stacked though. Mitch Marner, McDavid, Braden Point, Reinert, Mark Stone, and then defenseman they got Doughty, who's getting old. Drew Doughty's getting old as shit.
Cale Makar.
He's a replacement for Pietrangelo.
Yes, yeah. Pietrangelo got hurt. He was the last second replacement. Oh, look there's Austin Matthews coming out in his USA jersey and his earrings and his hair slicked back. I have it on mute. I hope they're booing the shit out of him in Montreal. Fuck you, Austin Matthews.
Cale Makar, young stud. Look at Colton Parayko. Hell yeah. Travis Sainhein, Shea Theodore, Devin Taves, and then you've got obviously Bennington, Hill, Montembault. So here we go. We got Finland. Yeah, their jerseys, dude. I hope Finland loses based on their shit jerseys. Like, I hope they come. Well, actually, I hope they come second last because I do want you to come in last, even though I know it won't happen.
Yeah, this kind of tournament,
anything
can happen.
Look at this fucking roster. If this team comes in last, I will. I don't even want to say it on YouTube, but I'll do hard drugs live on the internet. Armenia, Alexander Barkov, Mikhail Granlund, nasty. Eric Haula, Rupe Hintz, Capo Kako, Patrick Laine, Arturi Lehkonen, Bunch of fucking Finland guys, dude. Mikko Rantanen. No Blues Swedes. That's actually crazy.
Because didn't you have like
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Lightning, yeah. Salo, yeah.
I love that they put America last because, duh.
Mario Lemieux coming out for Team Canada. That's cool.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They got
Fuck the Penguins, but I love Lemieux and
now they'll get
Yager.
And now they'll get Sidney Crosby to stand beside him. So I think they got like 4 legends and the 4 captains of the teams come stand in. They'll take a picture for it because, of course, the Montreal Canadiens. If there's any sports organization that knows how to do pomp and like do the classy thing, and that the Montreal Canadiens might be the best at it.
They are the standard in the NHL.
Like the Yankees and Old Timer Day is pretty cool. Like the Yankees are right up there too. But yeah, no, if you're look at Mario Lemieux smiling because he's like, I remember when Sidney Crosby was 18 years old living in my place. So,
So I'm looking through the Sweden lineup. Yeah, a lot of not a Nylanders, Nyquist, Lindboms, Fleet Forsberg, Savage. Gustafsson.
Good.
So let's look at the United. Matt Boldy, Kyle Connor. Honestly, I don't think the United States has got a nice roster, but I do. Canada is so fucking stacked. Austin Matthews, JT Miller, Jack Eichel, Chris Kreider, Jack Hughes. I mean, this is pretty good too. Jack Hughes is a beast.
Austin Matthews.
Both Kachucks. Look at that.
And
Charlie McAvoy.
And you probably have the best goaltender in the world right now with Connor Hellebuck.
Dude, Connor Hellebuck is a nasty boy.
I hope the Blues do make the playoffs, but we could have
I don't think they will. I kind of hope they don't at this point. Let's get a draft pick. There's no way we're going to get there and get fucking smoke showed.
Yeah, you're going to get the Jets or who's leading the like Edmonton or that? Yeah, have fun.
Dude, look at the forehead on this guy. Austin Matthews might have, or not, yeah, Austin Matthews, brother, you might need to just get rid of it.
The helmet hides a lot.
That's like a Kim Jong-un forehead.
What does my son call it? A 5-finger forehead or something?
That's like a 5-head, dude.
A 5-head, yeah.
Holy shit. They could have given him the LeBron treatment or something. At least color this in a little bit. Brother, that is huge. That is a fucking... That's a half a loaf of bread right there.
Oh, I know.
Good Lord. It's all right. Good thing he's good at hockey.
Yeah, he made our hockey popular in Arizona and the States. There's like programs like Arizona State that are a big deal because Austin Matthews has helped make hockey good there. So,
championship game date after my birthday. Let's go. Thursday, February 20th. Let's go. Championship game. So, yeah, they stretched this bitch out a little bit. So, yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Saturday, we got 2 games. We got Sweden, Finland at 1. Noon my time. Then we got States, Canada at 7 my time. Monday. So on Monday, Canada, Finland, Sweden, United States, and then championship games. So yeah, this is pretty cool. We hope that I hope that everybody can get through. The biggest thing for this is always injuries. You want everybody to get through this, and especially for playoff teams, you'd hate to see a team lose like Hellebuck right now. And could you imagine like Winnipeg just?
Because I want to say Jonathan Taves got hurt in Sochi, and the Islanders like fell apart after that. Like they were like fringe playoff team and then lost Jonathan
Tavares.
Sorry, I said Jonathan Taves. Sorry, Jonathan Tavares for the rest of the season, and it was like Price is Right yodeling game. It was okay, bang,
dude. They John Tavares, man. I haven't even thought of that guy in a minute. What a guy! He's not in the league still, is he?
Jonathan Taves is trying to make
Tavares.
Tavares still plays for the Leafs.
Taves is the one that's got his he's in a little mental slide right now too, right? And he's the one that he hasn't decided when he wants to come back yet, if he wants to come back.
mental slide, and he had some long-lasting COVID problems that really fucked him up.
Yeah.
I
So
know
I know that he
he's been trying to do a comeback for a while, and there was rumblings in like November that he was flirting with getting close, but haven't heard anything since. So,
I didn't see. Well, no, I guess he wouldn't because he's Russian. I was going to say Ovechkin's not playing in the Four Nations, but the last thing they're going to do is invite a nation of fucking cheaters to this goddamn event. That's the last thing we're going to do. Give Russia a team.
and the IHF is so that's an interesting thing for the Olympics next year. Even though I don't watch a lot of hockey,
That
it
is
seemed
right.
like
The
everyone was
IAA,
talking
isn't
about
that what they call them now?
Yeah, so the International Ice Hockey Federation is
Oh, but wasn't what does Russia compete under now? Isn't it like the
oh
Federation?
the Village of Olympic or what were they called? Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're just straight. They can't be trusted, so they just fucking basically stripped their asshole out and told them, "Yeah, we're just gonna call you fucking this from now on." And I think they still got caught cheating. I'm pretty sure they got caught cheating in the last Olympics again. I'm if I'm not mistaken. Not like they were before. Have you ever watched that documentary?
I've heard of it and I've seen a clip or two of it, but I haven't actually seen it. Is it worth
What
my
the
time?
fuck is that document? Dude, it is so good. It's long, but oh,
There's your boy,
Russia
Jordan Bigington,
Olympic
897 save percentage,
fixing
289.
documentary.
He's putting a lot of water on himself, getting ready to make Canada proud in those.
Icarus, that's what it was called. Icarus. Yeah, dude, you should definitely watch that. If you've got Netflix or whatever you fucking watch shit on in Canada, I don't know what the fuck that at you guys do. Netflix, but whatever your chosen form of entertainment, Icarus, Icarus, it is so good. Basically, this guy, the whole it has nothing to do with the doping scandal in fucking dude. If you could see your eye twitch right now, it is fucking. I've never seen you so locked in.
I was just getting ready to see the. Oh, drop the fucking puck already. Let's go.
But they let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Now I
That
gotta
was
put 20
very,
seconds
very
up, 20 minutes
Canadian
back
of
on the
you.
clock because you fucked up. Drop the fucking puck. Let's go.
Drop the fucking puck,
Let's
dude.
go. All right.
So
I'll keep you
anyway,
updated.
this fucking movie, it's a documentary, and it starts off as it has nothing to do with fixing the Olympics, right? It all starts off as this guy wants to basically do the same doping cycle that or the same shit that Lance Armstrong was on. He wants to do a he wants to do a cycle race type thing like I think he even does the Tour de France. Um and then he does it without it. No, completely healthy and clean. And then he safely wants to cycle on the same shit that Lance Armstrong did and then see what the difference is in his time, like how much it actually enhanced him, what actually, how much of a help Lance Armstrong had in all these races. So in the meantime, he's trying to like find a team of doctors and of medical professionals that can help him do this safely, obviously, because he doesn't want to just do this on his own, right? He tries to find a team of medical experts to help him safely dope and do all this stuff. Well, like right before all of this happens, I think the team or like the people that were going to help him like back out of this or something, I think, or something like that. So he has to find a guy he has to like find a guy that will help him do this. Um, in like a short amount of time. Well, he finds this guy and he starts to help him, right? And then in the middle of all of this, the guy who decides he's going to help him now just decides he's going to drop this bomb on the guy who he's helping. And he's like, yeah, I've actually been helping Russia fix the Olympics for like 3 decades. And he's like, and I want to whistle blow and but I have to get out of the country. So basically
Early power play goal for Canada.
already,
It's already 1-0.
Jesus Christ.
Woo.
But yeah, so he basically sells him like, all right, I need your help. I am going to expose Putin and Russia for fixing the Olympics. And like this guy basically gives up his livelihood in the movie and goes into witness protection because like he's about to turn on the country of Russia and he's about to whistleblow. And like he's the guy that blew that whole thing wide open. And it's just like this guy just happened to hire the guy that fixed the Olympics for the Russians.
Cause
Like it's just happenstance.
Because I've seen those clips. Like it's just like some like random like 50-year-old dude in glasses that's like a little overweight, and it's like that's the dude that's gonna. Because I've seen a clip at least of it, so I know what you're talking about. But it's just like some random 50-year-old dude that takes down the entire Russian Olympic team.
It's fucking crazy. Like, and like the amount of like effort that was going through, like going into like fixing these Olympics, like they were like sawing holes through the wall and like escorting piss through like the wall, and like they have the pee was stored in like these containers that were like untamperable, so like if you try to take the lid off of them, you would see they're designed to scrape up the side and fuck up the side of the container, so it's obvious that somebody tampered with it, right? Well, if you like looked, once they like looked, they like the Russians invented this machine or used this machine that was able to get the lids off of them and leave like microscopic scrapes. So like when they went back to like retest all of the piss, they looked at the bottles closer and realized that every single one of them had been tampered with. Like the fucking system that these people had it's one of the most insane documentaries I've ever. It's like 3 hours. It's long.
So you gotta hunker down for a
you're
night.
Digging in.
You're pot committing for a night.
Well, because like I said, like it doesn't start about this. It's literally just a documentary of a guy trying to juice safely and see what his results are. Like that's literally what this movie is. And then it just happens that in the middle of this guy helping him, he goes, "Yeah, I've got a secret I want to tell you. I'm actually the guy that's been behind fixing the goddamn Russian Olympics, for the last 3 decades." And everybody's like, "What? Like, excuse me?" So it's fucking crazy. So if anybody's got time and that it's your shoe, it's like years old now. It's like 4 or 5 years old now, but Icarus, dude, great fucking movie, crazy fucking movie or documentary.
Interesting.
And all of that came from me just asking. I want to know if Ovechkin was in this, which obviously he's not.
The more you know.
The more you know. Who scored the goal?
It was Crosby make a behind the back pass to who was it? I can't remember. I just seen it quickly score and then
Nate McKinnon.
Good old Canadian.
Nate McKinnon assisted by Brad Marchand and Sam Reinert. Let's go. The Rat already on the board. The Rat.
You know what? The Rat, if he's not like in one of these kind of tournaments, really shows how crazy good he is.
Yeah, where it's kind of like he can't be a cocksucker right now. Yes. He kind of has to be like this is more about hockey now.
Yes.
Because that's always been the best part about him is you either in sports, it's almost exclusively in sports, you get one or the other. You get the Rat or you get a guy that's really good at hockey. You don't get both. That guy is a guy who licks people's noses and makes you hate and does the most like schoolyard bullshit. But then he'll give you 25 goals. Like he's going to score a bunch of goals. He can turn that off and just be a hockey player.
It's infuriating that he can be that much of a fucking douche canoe piece of shit. And he can arguably on an NHL ice be the second best player out there on any given night.
So right now, he's already got 20. So he's 57 games through the year. He's 20 goals, 24 assists. He's got 44 points through 57 games. So I mean, obviously, like 3/4 of the year, little over more than halfway. But that's fucking crazy. I mean, he's got in 1,086 games, 421 goals, 557 assists, 973. So he's damn near a point a game his whole, minus 100 games, which 100 games is a lot, but that's a solid fucking career, boys. 36 years old. 36 he's doing that.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Like, if he is going to be a Hall of Famer. He's averaging like 0.9 points a game. Yeah, he's going to get in. He's got, what did Boston have? 2 or 3 rings? 2 for sure.
He's got, probably 2, because you got to remember.
Vancouver.
You got to remember who took that third one from him. Let's go, Blues! Fuck Boston, dude. You raggedy ass, inbred, motherfucking hooked on phonics ass, can't read ass pussies.
Tell me what you really think.
Fuck Boston sports, dude.
Agree.
Shit. I didn't even see Culpeppers has been riding, dude. With the increase, he just wrote this in AI, 100%. As an AI message. There's no way. So I'm going to read this. You give the answer. With the increasing dominance of puck position-driven offensive system, how do evolving defensive structure, specifically the use of layered neutral zone traps and hybrid man defensive schemes, impact the expected goals, usually abbreviated as XG, of primary playmakers when adjusted for micro stat tracking on controlled zone entries and pre-shot movements?
I got some of that, but also what?
So
what was the question?
So once you're done answering that, I need to know, considering the shift toward transition-heavy offensive strategies, how do modern defensive gap control techniques, particularly the interplay between F3 support on the floor check and defensive zone layering, alter the high danger chance creation rates for puck-dominant forwards when normalized for relative Corsi, the Corsi rating, and tracking based pass completion probabilities?
Okay, so Corsi I know is is almost like a ERA plus or
Blues legend, by the way. Jim Corsi was our goaltender coach for a long time.
Some of that I do get. Like the F3 is a third forward high, and the high danger chances is what they call like the home plate, like the area in between the hash marks, like directly in front of the net. So I got some of that. Another question to consider.
Dude, hell yeah, Culpeppers coming with that's a real Pittsburghy question, is what that is.
Also, do you like Sidney Crosby or Mario Lemieux more?
I'm a Mario, dude. Mario. Fuck Sidney Crosby. I mean, I like Sidney Crosby. Don't get me wrong, guy's a legend, absolute stud. But I'm a Mario. Those are off the top of my head.
Thanks. I really appreciate. So the idea, to answer the question, make sure you get into the high danger chances. When you're in the home plate, you probably score 1 out of every 3 or 4 to 5 shots. So
the answer to the question is C.
C. Corsi.
Yeah, C. Mario rules. Mario. There. I don't get, dude. Nothing was cool. Like, I hate the pit. There's few athletes like, okay, the Cubs. Hate the Cubs. Hate them. But Sammy Sosa era was cool. You didn't hate him. You kind of set your hate aside for him. Same thing with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh, I have never been a Pittsburgh. I don't like Boston more, but Pittsburgh sports, the Steelers, I hate the Steelers more than all of them, but I've never been a Pittsburgh Penguin fan ever. But those teams with Lemieux and Yager were just so sick, dude. Like, just so sick. So I'm a Mario guy for sure. By the way, here's a little bet stat for you, Dale. Nevada sportsbooks won a record-breaking $22.1 million off people betting this year's Super Bowl.
Wow, that's a good poll.
The most ever for the state. $22.1 million Sunday.
Did it say in the article how much the handle was? Like, how much was bet total?
No, this is just a...
or just like them releasing...
Yeah, this is just a post they made on Twitter.
Interesting. That makes sense because, like they would get like a pretty good 2-way action on the game. So they're going to make their money in the middle off of that. and like what would be their biggest like Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown was probably one of the things that hurt them because the tush push and you can't like juice it that much. That makes sense,
Well, good day for Nevada, huh? Bad day for bettors. I know a lot of people lost money on that. That was, like I said, when you get a beat down like that. I walked around today in my Eagles 3/4 zipper zip
nice.
up thing today, and everybody was like, "Oh, Eagles fan," because everybody around here is fake Kansas City Chiefs fans. All of a sudden, as soon as the Rams left, everybody goes, "Well, we got to fucking root for the Chiefs." Nope, you just not be fucking, to be that guy. But a lot of people are. One guy goes, "Oh, he's an Eagles fan." Oh God! I tried to make this whole. I was there in the doctor's office today to pick up some boxes, and he goes, "This guy's an Eagles fan." And I'm like, "Are we doing this?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, we are, baby." I'm like, "You guys like that?" That's why I asked him. I said, "Did you like that?" Because I did. You old prick, and I flinched him out, dude. No, I didn't.
That would have been great if you did. But
That would have been pretty sick. I am a mouthy fuck, though. I'll tell you that. People start mouthing at me in public. I love to give mouth right back, dude. It's my favorite thing to get loud. I just scrolled past somebody recommending that the Browns should go after Kenny Pickett. Yeah, I'd rather fucking end my life.
I seen that and I was like, what?
Nope, not happening. All right, well, let's move on from Four Nations because there's really nothing else we can talk about Four Nations. So remember, we're just talking. You call it mouth, I call it head. Yeah, Culpeppers, I just call it dome. Nebo to the dome is what I call it. But we know what you love doing. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Let's move on. Let's go to KD. Last night, Kevin Durant, KD, big dog, big daddy, the Slim Reaper. I was trying to think what else they called him. KD, the Slim Reaper. They called him the Durantula. I don't know if you guys remember that one. That was a good one. The Durantula. That was one they called him back in the day. Those are OKC names, dude. He's kind of what they call him, slender, slim. I don't know. They called him. They had all. What are? Let's look this up real quick. Kevin Durant nicknames.
There should be some gems in there.
Cupcake's probably going to be one. Slim Reaper. Why is he called the servant? They call him the servant. I just like to serve everybody, is what he says. You can call me the servant, is what Kevin Durant said in 2020.
Fair.
Easy Money, Sniper, Durantula, Slim Reaper. Slim Reaper's always been my favorite. Slim Reaper's a sick fucking name.
Nice.
But my boy gets to 30K last night, which is, pretty big accomplishment. I mean, that's
that was a question I was going to ask you. How many players have got 30,000 points in the NBA? Like, I'm guessing it's like 30-ish off the top of my head.
What'd you say?
I guess 30.
8.
8. Okay, so can I'm
going to give you a chance. Yes, go ahead.
So Kevin Durant, LeBron, Michael Jefferson Jordan.
Don't talk about him like that.
Sorry, I pulled a Wilbon. My apologies. Karl Malone. Oh, now we got to go with old school. So like Oscar Robinson. Okay, that's one. You gotta give me. I want to say Dr. J, but I don't think that's right. Dr. J. That's 2.
No, he did. He's one. He's kind of like he's got a little ASTI next to it because the ABA. You got to correct. You have to combine the points, but he's still a savage.
Okay.
Dr. Julius Irving, NBA Street.
Hakeem Olajuwon?
Dude, NBA Street Volume 2, I would fucking, that's my shit. What'd you say?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon. No, 2. That's 2.
Patrick Ewing crossed my mind.
So you've got, what'd you say? 1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
4.
maybe
You have
5.
4.
4, and then Dr. J's the wishy-washy one. Like this should be way easier than it. Kevin Durant obviously is 5. Good job, Dale.
Good job, Dale. Context clues, baby.
Yep. Like Pippen was a no. I'm trying to think. Why did Sean Kemp go into my mind? God.
Yeah, don't even fucking do that. If you waste your 3rd pick on Sean Kemp, dude, I'm going to do the rest of the show.
I might as well be Sean Kemp's dad.
Yeah.
Or kid's dad for that. It's got to be like Charles Barkley.
Nope. All right,
Shaq.
so here we go. Here are the 8.
Okay.
In order from the highest. LeBron, obviously, he's number 1 all time.
Yep.
41,623. Guys, just in counting and counting.
And counting.
Kareem Abdul, which is who he took the scoring record from.
Yeah. Pay attention, Dale.
Kareem Abdul.
Yep.
Carl, so he had 38,387. It's crazy how I feel like LeBron just passed Kareem, and he's already got like 3,500 more points. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just cruising. So we got Karl Malone in 3rd, 36,928. After that, can't believe you didn't say this one. Kobe Bryant.
Oh, Kobe. Yeah.
33,643. Michael Jordan, who you didn't have to use his middle name. We don't praise Michael Jeffrey Jordan here, okay?
Fair enough.
We are a LeBron. Does he have a middle name?
Well, he has to have a middle name, but we probably don't know it off the top of. The only reason why I know it is because of Wilbon on PTI.
Yeah, I remember him always saying Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Stephen A. does that shit nowadays. All right, so after Michael Jordan, Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, Dirk has.
Oh, shit,
Dirk.
Dale. Fuck.
Fuck Dale. You suck.
Fuck, Dale.
Suck at life.
God damn. So he had 31,560.
Okay.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, okay.
Dale, what the fuck? 31,419, and then Julius Irving, which you got, and then KD. So it's funny. KD hit it on. He got to 30K on a free throw last night. He got 34 points, 12 of 18 shooting. They did lose, so quite a forgetful night for KD, other than the 30K. But he looked good. I mean, look, Kevin Durant, that guy is. I want to know who. I was trying to see the same number. Okay, so he actually. Okay, I was trying to see how fast he did it. Durant reached the milestone in his 1,101st career game, the same exact number of games that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did it in.
Okay.
Only Wilt Chamberlain, 941, and Michael Jordan, 960, got there faster.
Oh, okay.
So they got there about 200 games, 150 games, some odd games before that. So 3rd fastest all time, tied with Kareem, 3rd all time. I just think that when it comes to I will be the first guy that I've hated on KD. I've loved KD. I've hated KD. Obviously, I've been a little less of a KD fan ever since he went to Golden State and left Oklahoma City back in the day, because I just, I've said this a million times before. LeBron was my guy till he did it. Then KD was my guy. So maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get away from me. But LeBron came back and righted the wrong, so I am back on the LeBron bus. If OKC wanted to come back, well, dude, you should have seen when I put that clip up of would you trade Chet for KD, bro? I got rampaged. Like, people were like, "You're a fucking idiot," and I'm like, "You guys are fucking dumb." Like, the guy, like the fact that you guys, like, I'm not saying they should do it, but I'm just saying, like, You guys are fucking crazy. Like, thankfully, there was a few guys that were like, you guys are dumb. You guys don't understand that, like, they've got so many first round picks. Why would you not trade? Either way, we're not going to get into that. But it was just like overwhelmingly people were like, no. So maybe Kevin Durant doesn't have a way back to OKC. But I think it'd be sick if he went back there and got a ring. But either way, Kevin Durant, regardless of what I've thought about him or what I think about him now, I have said this yesterday or Monday. The best, in my opinion, the greatest pure scorer of all time. There's not a better shot. There's not a more unguardable shot. There's not a bigger, Wemby, we're getting into the Wembys and stuff, but like obviously at this point there are bigger freaks of nature out there.
Yeah.
Giannis, Wemby, these guys, but their threes aren't Kevin Durant's. You know what I mean? Like their shots are not Kevin Durant's. Giannis, he's got a streaky shot. His jumper's nice. Obviously, Giannis has got a nice little, or Wemby's got a nice jumper. Giannis got a nice jumper, but the three shots are I think Wemby's three shots better than Giannis's. But still, that there's not a more unguardable shot in the history of the game. And this is cool. Like I'm actually like Canada.
2-0.
Who was it?
Was it? I think it was dipshit Marchand.
Dude, a goal and an assist already?
I'm pretty sure that was dipshit.
The Rat?
It was dipshit. Goal and assist.
Let's fucking go. We're not even out of the first period, dude.
It was like a chip off the wall, and then it was basically a 2-on-0. They pass off the wall, little chip, and then it's a 2-on-1.
A little chocolate chip, dude? Huh? Yeah. A little mint chip off the wall?
2-on-1 pass, and you and me could have hit that open net.
Good Lord, dude. Let's fucking go. Shout out to Canada. First period domination so far, huh? Sweden, get your shit together.
Come on, Sweden. Remember what
Jesus Christ. Man, how are you going to have such sick jerseys and then get bent over and probed by the country of Canada? Let's get this together.
Hey, Nick, there's 6 minutes left in the first period, and the shots are Canada 7, Sweden 0.
Yeah.
0.
I'm kind of watching on Gamecast.
They could put a cutout of Jordan Binnington in net, and they would still have no goals.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. All right, so what do you think about Durant, though? So what do you think going into Durant? So obviously, where would you put him as far as like all-time scores and like what are some thoughts you got for Kevin Durant hitting 30K?
Yeah, so one, congrats. Two, yeah, he might have one of like the sneaky top 5 like purest shots. And he's like a 7-foot dude, which makes no fucking sense. He really is next door to unguardable. He can take you off the bounce, and he can shoot over top of 99.8% of the world's population. I think he gets looked down upon a little bit because he has some unique opinions that kind of people are off put by him, but I would take Kevin Durant over a lot of people.
Hell fucking yeah, dude. Kevin Durant is an absolute stud. I mean, that guy, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. We were talking about the Chet trade. There probably is not a more plug-and-play player in the world ever that's existed like Kevin Durant. Everywhere he's gone, he just slides in and it's like he's been there since day one. I mean,
remember when it was Golden State, like, how are all those egos going to work? And Kevin Durant's just like, give me the ball when it comes time.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Durant, very and just a guy that loves the game of basketball. I mean, this guy, and that one of the reasons why I loved him growing when I became a fan of OKC, like this guy just loves to hoop, and it's just one of those guys that like he doesn't like obviously likes to mixed up on Twitter, and he'll give you his tweet, he'll give you a quote every once in a while, and he likes to go back and forth, but for the most part, like this guy's a pretty laid back fucking just guy that's just always kind of gone about his business. And I mean, third fastest. I mean, you're looking at that list. I mean, Dirk, LeBron, Jordan, who obviously was a little faster, Jordan, Chamberlain, but all those other guys in that list. I mean, third fastest of all time. I think people forget how nasty he was in OKC. I mean, 9 seasons he spent there, 17,566 points. I mean, the guy was just, that they were unstoppable. I mean, that they were so nasty. Him, Westbrook, and Harden back in the day. So he actually has. So he's got 5,374 points as a Warrior, 3,744 as a net, and 3,324. It's crazy. I always forget about him even being a net. Sometimes I truly just forget all about that. Him, Harden, and Kyrie all at one time or at different times being nets. That was fucking wild. 15-time All-Star. He's averaged 20 points per game each season of his career. He's averaging 27 points a game on 52.8% shooting this year. So, back to business for Kevin Durant. But yeah, major congratulations for him. I mean, that's pretty sick. I would assume that Kevin Durant. I don't know how much longer Kevin Durant's got. I like I don't know if he's going to be LeBron playing 20 some odd years. I doubt it. I think he's even said he doesn't want to play that long, but I would be interested to see how many more people he passes on this. I mean, like you say, he's got, so right now, before, I don't know, I think they do play today, but before today, maybe he doesn't. I think he does play today. They got 30,008 points right now and counting. So the next closest guy would be Julius Irving, but for some reason it doesn't give you his points. But Wilt is 31,409, Dirk 31,560, Jordan 32. I mean, he's going to pass all these guys. He's Kobe 33. Karl Malone is the one I want to know if he's going to catch. Karl Malone's 36,928. So basically 7,000 points from KD right now. And it truly just depends on how long Kevin Durant decides to play.
Because he would need 4 seasons to catch him with that. That's staying healthy-ish for all that time too.
And Kevin Durant is what, 31?
5? No, he's not that old.
31? He's probably 35 or so, right?
That's what I thought off the top of my head.
I don't know why I said 31. I meant 35 is when I meant 36.
36? Well, I can still picture him in a Supersonic jersey when he got drafted.
Crazy, dude.
That's crazy in itself.
In 2K right now, I got 2K for like $20 because it was on sale. So you can play eras, So I chose the LeBron era when he was in the Heat, but I didn't choose LeBron. Obviously, I chose the Cavs, but I fantasy drafted it. So it's like, the era of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. Those are the guys. Kobe's still there killing shit. It's pretty stacked league in 2010, 12, whatever. Dirk, all them guys. So I fantasy drafted, picked second. Obviously, LeBron went first. I took Derrick Rose.
Nice.
So I have a big three right now of Derrick Rose in his prime, healthy. James Harden in his second year. So he's still like just shooter, James Harden. And rookie Paul George.
Wow, that's all right.
I mean, and then I got Verjao. I went and got Verjao. Big baby Glenn Davis, who's rocking prison sentence right now.
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in prison right now.
He did money.
The COVID shit, dude.
Yeah. He was somebody. Yeah.
And it's funny because every time Glenn Davis, he keeps either him or somebody keeps putting up pictures of him from prison, and it's so funny. Like updates from him in prison. Here, I'll post the one. This is from January 22nd. I just Googled it real quick. Look at this guy. So here's the squad. This guy's smoking.
Of course.
Look at Glenn. Look at him. There he is, big baby.
Living his fucking life.
Oh, damn near looks like he's rocking a North Face in prison. Guy's probably a king in there, dude. Big baby.
Big baby Davis.
Here's another one.
Jeez, he's a monster. Like, obviously he's slimmed down some, but he is a monster of a man.
Yes, he is. So that guy's just yamming shit down for me. He's got the gray sweaties on, got the cock imprint right there. Look at him, dude.
Yeah, he's living his dream.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out Glenn Big Baby Davis. I was like, dude, fuck it, dude. You fraud. Who cares? Who cares? You get over on the government. Who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. COVID frauds all day. Who cares?
Exactly.
PPP loans. Who cares?
Forgot he
I
didn't
wanna.
have
I don't even want to look at my picks for tonight. I've been so disgustingly bad in these fucking prop picks that like I do them because I've got money on the app. Like right now I'm on Underdog and I had like $250 that I won a couple years ago. You know, like they're
Yeah.
you know that I've just been like doing little and like every day I'm losing and I'm like, dude, I should just give up.
But where's the fun in that?
Yeah, you're right. By the way, Cavs are up 31 at home. They're just absolutely probing you.
Yep.
God, DeAndre Hunter. I don't like that. So DeAndre Hunter gets one game in the starting lineup, and then they bring Max Strus back in the starting lineup. Don't like that, but whatever. What's Bi doing? Is he playing? Where is Brandon Ingram? Is he not even playing?
That I don't know.
He sure isn't. Where the fuck is he? Is he still hurt? Did you guys sign him before you even played a game? I think you did.
I think they did.
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure you guys re-signed him before you guys even saw him play a game. That's actually sick, dude.
Nothing like trusting medicals and dropping $120 million.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool, dude.
And that's more because it has to be in Canadian. So it's
I
like
do think that's going to be a nice little lineup, though, when the guys come through. I mean, Barnes, Barrett, quickly, and Bi. That's not bad. And
yes,
Grady Dick.
who's quietly a little like they're not gonna blow anybody out, but that lineup in a couple of years feels like a consistent 4 to 6 hole kind of team that's maybe will cause some problems, but they're gonna play the Celtics and get beat.
I
But
forgot you guys got Achi.
that's
I
right.
forget who we traded. Who the fuck did we get in that trade? Who did we trade him there for? Achi. Probably help if I spelled his fucking name right.
Well, it doesn't sound like
Ochai.
that doesn't sound like a fun name to spell because I can't text in that. Oh, look at that, Nick. I'm on the. When I sent you that picture, there was 13 picks in my fantasy draft, and now I'm on the clock.
Who are we going to take here?
I don't know. We can. Let's take. I have to move the phone because. Hold on for 2 seconds. I'm just
Front
gonna hang
office
on.
right in time.
Hi, front office.
Carlos Santana.
We're not quite there yet. All right. So why don't you pull up? We got 2 hours. Let's pull up the. Did you get the picture of my team, Nick?
Yes.
Why don't you pull that up first? Because that is accurate to date. I have a 1 hour and 59 minutes to make this pick. So
Damn, you're the Muff Divers, huh?
I went with a stupid name. I like the long bong hitters as well. That's always a great name. My computer is disgustingly dirty, by the way. I apologize. So
You need to
let's
wipe
start
this
at the,
bitch off.
So front office. I waited till Super Bowl Sunday to do my first baseball fantasy draft. Last year I didn't get into the new year, so I did very well. My friend was proud. I told Nelson, I'm like, hey, I just did my first fantasy. Or just did my first draft, and he was like, you waited till February? Are you okay? I'm like, it took a lot of restraint. Okay. So
Even full Nelson was a little taken aback. It took you so long, huh?
exactly. He was actually surprised. He's like, good for you. So I am drafting 13 in a 50 team or 50 person draft and hold. So for those who don't know, you draft 50 players. That is what you have for the entire season. My phone was trying not to fall over. So you're drafting. So it's rosters are twice a week. So Monday to Thursday and then Friday to Sunday. And then so it is. So all 9 positions with an extra catcher, and then a corner infielder, middle infielder, and there's instead of 3 outfielder, there's 5 in a utility. That sounded like a lot. So it's 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 14 bats and 9 pitchers a week is my starting lineup. 50 sounds like a lot, but at one point in time last year, I had 14 guys that were injured, and I also had prospects. So,
Right.
as you can see here, I decided drafting 13 in a 15 team one that I thought that I should be Canadian and draft Vladimir Guerrero, because who knows if I'm going to get him in any other drafts. And then I tried to go, so this one's drafting fast, so I set my query, and I had 3 outfielders and Bryce Harper. And in the 4 picks, all 3 outfielders went. So we went with for Bryce Harper. And then Kyle Schwarber was an accident because I still had my thing on auto draft. So oops, but we'll deal with it. And then we went pitching with Cease, Yamamoto, and Miller. Then we picked up Bryce Trang because at that point in time, Dale had 0 fucking steals. So Bryce Trang stole 50 last year, so that will help me get back into that problem. And then Grayson Rodriguez. And then we got. I needed some outfield help because I didn't have an outfielder yet. So Stephen Kwan, and then I think Bo Bichette. You will hear this multiple times when I start talking baseball more. Bo Bichette, I think, has a monster season ahead of him if he can stay healthy. That's the caveat. Him, like Vladimir Guerrero Jr., is free agent eligible, and he can go get some money somewhere. So I feel like this is the year where he can put it all together. All right, I'm looking at my thing. And then on my last round, I went Colton Cowser because I think he has monster upside for the Orioles. And then Sandy Alcantara is coming back from Tommy John is the first. Oh, Dale, you taking a chance. So
I was going to say, that's a risk right there, huh? He missed all last year.
Yeah,
most of last year, he looked like
Tommy,
shit.
He had Tommy. So the reason why I feel a little better about him is he had Tommy John at the end of 2022 or end of 2023.
It would have been early.
Sorry. Yeah, so like in October of 2023. So he's had 16 months. So he's had all of that, and then he's ramping up like he normally would for a normal season. So I was reading today he was doing a little BP or throwing to batters at Marlins first day of camp. So
yeah, pitchers catchers reported it today. Yesterday I saw
pitches and catches reporting.
Is that today or yesterday?
Pretty much everybody will be.
I think it was yesterday. I read that.
Yeah. I know the Dodgers and Cubs reported early because they have the games in South Korea that I will crack the joke again. I will not wake up at 4 a.m. when I'm off in March to watch the Cubs and Dodgers in South Korea at all. I will most certainly not watch that game.
You 100% will. So Sandy Alcantara, though. So he might come back, though, with a better. I mean, a lot of them guys come off that surgery with a better arm. They come back with a nice arm. Dude comes back and throws a fucking gem of it. I mean, that's not a bad row you got going on here. A little Dylan Cease. Yoshinobu.
So right now,
Yamamoto.
So it's a 5x5 rotisserie. So again, for people that don't know, so the stat categories for batting are average, dongs, RBIs, runs, and stolen bases. So if you're first in home runs, you get 15 points, and it goes down.
Oh, nice.
If you're worse, so this one's no point. So this is, if you're the 5th best in RBIs, you get 10 points.
What website are you doing this on? Some Canadian?
Fantrax.
Is that Canadian?
I don't think so. So,
dude, let's do one of these next time. Next one of these, let's do one for the show.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you, Dale, do you have to have a player at each position? Because I know it's like you don't have like a dedicated third baseman.
Not yet. So,
gotcha.
Give him.
So just because I'm only 12 players into my 50 team.
He's doing a slow draft, dude. One of those fuckers where it's like.
Yeah. So this is the night. Like I know Nick hates this, but like so we're in the 13th round, and this draft started on Monday. So it's going
Damn.
crazy fast.
Fucking dumb. Do you remember I was doing those on Underdog, and it just Jesus Christ, it kills me.
It gets annoying when you're at like the 43rd pick, where you're like scraping the barrel of like, can I get catcher at bats, or am I taking a prospect? Um, so let's take a look at the old picks here for Dale. So what top players are Taylor Ward for the Angels, uh, uh, Jackson Profar for Atlanta. Oh, I do like me some Shane Boz. Let's take a look
what
at.
are we thinking here?
So I will wrap. Okay, so my needs desperately right now are I have no saves whatsoever, and it's bad. So can I put?
Is
Can I
Classe
change?
there?
Oh fuck no! I'm. This is the 193rd overall pick that I'm picking right here.
Well, I didn't know. Maybe they haven't. It's like defenses and kickers.
No,
Like maybe they don't go.
no saves go off the board. The last closer to go was Ryan Presley. Went 13 picks ago to the Cubs. Fuck, oh my god, like David Bednar went, who's closing for Pittsburgh, who's bad. Like my options right now, if I was to do that, which I can, we're getting into like the 250s, so I can wait another turnaround, is like Alex Diaz, who's like Edwin Diaz's brothers for Cincinnati. Do I want to like test out the Dodgers, like Kirby Yates? He might get saves, but who knows? Luke Weaver, like I'm already in fucking prospecting. Pete Fairbanks, fuck. Kyle.
Yeah, you
Oh
might be
god,
fucked. You might just punt that one right now.
I'm just about thinking I'm gonna go punt, which is really gonna be tough. But I will do a little bit of prospecting, but I'm not gonna like Jordan Romano's way down there just because he's in Philadelphia and he'll be competing for saves. Liam Hendricks, if he's healthy and doesn't have the cancer, he'll be an option for the Red Sox. And then I'll be prospecting the Chad Greens and Yimi Garcias of the Jays. That if Jeff Hoffman goes down, I try and pick up saves. So closer. I don't have a catcher yet in a 2-catcher league, which is scary because top option right now is Ryan Jeffers, but that's a ways away too. So we're looking. Would you guys like a pitcher, or would you like to pick up a position player? Because either one doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter. Let's just pick do the Boz guy.
Let's go to the starting pitching. So we got Shane Boz, who's out of Tampa. Ryan Pepio's out of Tampa as well. Mackenzie Gore has upside for Nationals, but he also has fucking gas can alert written all. Let's go Shane Boz. Shane Boz. There we go. So thank you for that, guys. So I'm very proud. I'm very proud that I did that. It is.
Yeah, we'll have to get logged into that or something, so we don't have to do it like that ever again.
Yeah, no, I think we'll do that so that we can look at it each time. And because I put $100 on here, and I did this one's a $50 one, so we got another 50. I got another 50, so we'll definitely do one of these slow burner ones, or we'll do a little $50 12-team one to warm up. Because so I know your guys' birthdays are both rolling up right away. I can't. Yours is you're both next week, correct? You don't have to tell me exactly.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah, and is it Nick is ahead of you, or are you ahead of Nick? I can't remember that.
I'm ahead of Nick, but only by a day.
Right. Yeah. That's why I figured it was something like that. So my birthday is the 5th of March, which is a Wednesday. So my birthday present to Derelict Sports is we're doing a draft. And I'm thinking it'll either do a $50 12-team one, or we'll do a guillotine together. Because I'm thinking we'll do 2 together for sure. Like do one early and then do one right before the season.
Well, hell yeah, dude. That sounds like a good there you go. Hell yeah. That's even sicker.
And I threw myself, hey, and I subscribed. I guess money came out of my account for a kick. Good job, me.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Auto subscriptions. 6
All right,
months. Look at me go.
Let's right-hander Nick Pivetta and the San Diego Padres 40-year, $55 million. There we go.
No, that's not
29
right.
seconds ago. All right, let's move on to the last thing we're going to talk about here today, and that is Travis Kelce. So let's, still 2-0 end of first for the Four Nations. The Cavs, they're rolling. What do we pick? 27.5. Jesus fucking Christ. Or wait, 9, 7.
Yeah, dude, we are slacking right
19. So we need Jared Allen can't get 9 more stats. We need him to stay under 27.5 for.
Well, he very well might be on the bench here in a little bit because we're up by 30.
Which is good. Oh, before you talk about Travis Kelce, can we do the quick little Raptor thing I was mentioned before?
What is that?
Did you know that today is the 25th anniversary of the Vince Carter dunk contest win, which was like the first moment of the Raptors being an NBA franchise. Forget the first 5 or 6 years.
30th?
25th anniversary.
25th. Vince Carter just got his shit retired there, too.
Yep.
Took him long enough. Took him long enough. Well, they're not very fond of him there for a while, but, you know, good for Vince. Probably the most exciting dunk contest ever, and now we've got fucking trash men in the dunk contest.
Well, it's like Vince Carter made the dunk contest worthy of doing again. Because everybody wanted to try and do that again. And he was like he pushed the bar up.
Yeah. No, Vince Carter's the man. Definitely one of the more exciting. I mean, he's the best dunker of all time. Definitely one of, if not the best contest ever, too. So, shout out to VC, dude. 25 years. 25 years. He only retired 15 minutes ago. Guy's 117 years old. It's unreal how long Vince Carter played and how many teams he played for. All right. Well, let's move on to this Travis Kelce thing real quick. So, Travis Kelce, obviously just lost on Sunday. A lot of the conversations going around the game was he going to retire? Was he going to propose to Taylor Swift in the 50-yard line? You know, what was going to happen with Travis Kelce? Well, all that got washed away when he got fucking probed by the Philadelphia Eagles, and they got destroyed in that Super Bowl. And basically the only shot of Travis Kelce we got after that game was him walking out in that semi-questionable outfit that he wore to the game, rolling out looking sad as shit. Maybe the last time we see Travis Kelce on a football field. So it begs the question, is he going to retire? And then he did do a new episode of New Heights where he kind of touched on this a little bit today. And it's sounding like that answer is going to be probably, yeah. Travis Kelce definitely sounds like a guy that is leaning toward retirement, which would, mark an end of I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it would mark an end of an era, obviously. He's up for, debatably the best tight end of all time. I don't know if I buy that. I mean, he's definitely one, top 5 tight end of all time for sure. Best ever, I don't know. Recency bias is a bitch, but you know how that goes. So today he says, before I turn it over to you guys, so he says that the wear and tear on his body is becoming a lot. Basically, he just said that, he's been playing for 12 years. The wear and tear is getting pretty bad. He says that he wants to know, I know everybody wants to know whether I'm playing next year, and right now I'm just kicking everything down the road. I'm kicking everything I can down the road. I'm not making any crazy decisions, but right now the biggest thing is just being there for my teammates and being there for my coaches, understanding there's a lot that goes into this. I've been fortunate over the past 5-6 years. I've played more football than anybody. The fact that we keep going to these AFC championships and Super Bowl, that means I'm playing an extra 3 games more than everybody else in the entire league. That's a lot of wear and tear on your body. And then he finishes by saying, it's a lot of time in the building. That process can be grueling. It can weigh on you. It can make you better, and it can drive you crazy. Right now, it's one of those things where it's driving me crazy this year. It happens as you tail off towards the back nine of your career. So basically says that he didn't even like being in the building, even going to work, to even coming to the to the building to play football was grueling. Didn't even want to be there. So hearing this, what do you guys think about this? Do you think that we He's got a billionaire girlfriend, probably going to settle down, probably looking to settle down. Didn't sound like he's too committed to playing next year. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we're going to see Travis Kelce back next year? You think they're too close? I mean, it'd be pretty crazy for him to hang it up in the middle of all of this, don't you think?
Go ahead.
Whoever.
Okay, here we go first. Okay. No, look, he looked like ass out there.
Yes, he
straight
did.
Up, hot dog water.
Bro, before
Okay.
I know for you, I gotta find this because you just said that, and I forgot. There's a video of him where they're like slowed down, them hiking the ball, and like every single person is in their motion getting off the line, and like in like 3 different plays, they zoom back over to Travis, and he's still in his down stance, like he hadn't even like gotten off the line yet, and people were already shifting and up blocking. So go ahead.
Yeah, dude. That bum ass ain't coming back. I tell you that right now. And let me tell you something. There's worse ways to leave it. You know what I'm saying? The man
Way
won
worse.
a lot of Super Bowls. You said top 5. I think he's going to be top 3 on anybody's list. And I think
definitely.
moving forward, like legitimately, I think he's going to be number 1. I really do. No tight end 1 like he did, besides Gronk. Okay, but he had longevity on Gronk, and he was better for longer than Gronk was. If it's one of those two that's going to take the top spot, I'd say right now it probably is Gronk, but I think as time goes on, I think Travis is going to be there. Look, great career, Cleveland native. Hang it up, my man. Pat yourself on the back. Go bang that billionaire.
Bag of bones.
I was trying to find something nicer, but
Christ is coming.
Yeah.
Get a towel. Let's go. I hope so.
Dude.
So here are some head-to-head stats. I've not looked at these, so here are the Gronk.
Interesting. I guess Gronk played longer than I thought he did because there's only 2 seasons worth of separation there, about 30 games. So 2 seasons.
So 143 for Gronk. 175.
Dude, look at that. It's not even a contest. It's really not.
Overall stat, averages, receptions. Yeah, but where's here's their stats, right? Are these their regular season receiving?
No, those are head-to-head stats.
Oh, head-to-head stats.
But the overall stats right there is what you're looking for. So if you keep scrolling, you'll get to the overall. If I had to guess.
I just want to see what they're...
Okay, maybe you won't. I lied. Oh wait, no, those are them. They're at the bottom. It has like ages, like when they played. Yeah. So that's snap counts. Go up a little bit. Advanced rushing, keep going. Advanced receiving. Yeah, we can look at those. Rushing, receiving, or advanced receiving.
Here we go. Yeah, so Kelce's got receptions. He's got. I mean, he's definitely.
Dude, it's not a comparison. It's really not.
So who are the? I guess he would be the. Who are some other tight ends that would be Antonio Gates, maybe Tony Gonzalez.
I'd say Tony Gonzalez is probably the one that sticks out the most. Let's
see. Stat head. So that is a little closer, actually. But
look at that.
100, 95.
Yeah, 100 games. 100 games for 3,000 yards.
Which you got to think. So that's 100 games. So that's 18 a year. Well, I guess Tony was playing 15 games a year, 16 games a year. So so that's probably that's definitely. If he played another 100 games, he's definitely past 15,000. 300 receptions, 321 more receptions. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a top. Yeah, I mean, I definitely had top 3. Definitely going to be Hall of Fame, first ballot, 3-time champion, 10 Pro Bowl, 7 All-Pro. I mean, definitely first ballot. I didn't mean to cut you off again, but I mean, definitely not a bad way to go out. That's for sure. So, do you think God, if he retires, you think he just seems like somebody's going to come back. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, could you imagine, like, part of me, Dale and I talked about it the other day. Jason Kelce, I'd have loved to see Jason. Part of me thinks Jason Kelce had to have hated watching them win that Super Bowl. Like, it's like, he could have been there. Like, he could have strapped up for one more year, and it sucks. But it's like, I don't know if maybe Kelce sees that and he's like, I don't know. Like, could you imagine if they went back next year? Because you said he kind of did look like ass this year, and like I think they probably still get this far without Travis Kelce this year, to be honest. But Dale, what do you think? Do you think he comes back next year?
I lean no, but this is the caveat I will say is this is a dude that's 3 days out from having his heart ripped out of his chest, so he hasn't quite had the full time to process everything. So I would lean no. Like you said, you can go on the Taylor Swift tour and do all that and make babies and live a good life. But if you get that itch, we can go back. But yeah, I do think he's done, but I wouldn't be stunned if he did try and come back for one more year.
That guy rocked a buzz cut for 11 seasons and then grew that fucking head of hair out, dude. That's when we knew. The moment he showed up looking like that, dude, like, it was over. You could already see that he was trending towards life after football. I feel like he is getting into the fashion, I mean, dude, Taylor Swift dresses him, which is hilarious. It's got to. Definitely pick the hair out as well. But he said after 823 yards is what he had this year, 3 touchdowns. So pretty brutal for a guy that has been, like I said, probably the best tight end of all time. But he says, as you see yourself or feel yourself not having the success that you once used to have, which is funny because they just won the Super Bowl, it's a tough pill to swallow. To not be there in the biggest moments, knowing your team is counting on you, those are all extremely hard things. It's just a tough reality. I'm going to take some time to figure it out. I think I owe it to my teammates that if I do come back, it's going to be something that is a wholehearted decision. So he even basically touches on the fact that as successful as the team is, he was not really. I mean, think about all the times this year you're like, well, this is the go-to for Kelce, and all those big moments for the Chiefs where you're like, this is Kelce territory. And it just never happened this year. Like, there was never that big Kelce moment. There was never the 3 touchdown games. None of those things. Like, no crazy. It seemed like when the biggest moments came for the Chiefs, it was somebody like Xavier Worthy or Kareem Hunt or somebody else, Mahomes, making it happen. It never really seemed like in the usual spots that Travis Kelce is the go-to guy and just dominates. It just didn't seem like. And even blocking. I mean, they were showing those videos of him blocking, and it's like it looked like he was checked out in that Super Bowl. Like, he didn't look like
in the Super Bowl, guys. This is not week 16. We've already clinched the playoffs. We're definitely going, and we're only playing the first 2 series. This is the Super Bowl, and to see a lack of effort and in that moment tells me everything that I need to see. He might come back, but ill-advised.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I can find that video real quick. I should have put that in the Discord. Here we go. No, that's. I can't block. Watch him on the TV. Yeah, I guess I can't. But everybody's talking about this. So here's one though. Here's a block from Travis Kelce with no sound. But yeah, somebody put a video up earlier. It was like a 20, 30-second video of like 4 or 5 different plays that they picked. But so here's Travis Kelce. Right here, right? 87. So I believe he's going to have to run across and block. So I don't know. Is that a bad chip block or something? Is that not a good chip block?
Yeah, see it one more time.
Didn't look terrible.
I mean, he had the jump though. You expect a little bit more explosion, but there was not a whole lot there.
Here's the one that I saw earlier. So here's another one. So here he is right here. Don't do this. Hey, maybe we're not going to watch this, boys.
The internet says no.
Thanks, X.
Oh, it's just that one thing. It was just that video. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, I did see that play you just had up where Pat's running for his life and Travis is just walking towards him. Ugh.
Yeah, that's brutal. So, yeah, I mean, definitely look like a guy that maybe is realizing that it's the end. Yeah, I mean, like you said, so are we all where do you put him then, Dale? I mean, you heard what we were saying. I mean, where would you put him as far as tight ends? Do you think he's the GOAT?
I still lean Tony Gonzalez, but I'd have to look a lot harder into that. But my gut says Tony Gonzalez.
What about it says Tony? Like what would put Tony above Travis for you?
I think maybe it's not the numbers. Maybe it's just he was the pioneer of what Travis Kelce turned into. He was the first real, true Patch Cassidy threat, not just a six-ish offensive lineman for a lot of years in the NFL. Like, he legitimately was that guy. So, yeah, no, I don't know. That'd have to do some thinking and some looking at, but my gut says it's still Tony Gonzalez, but
Well, you know what my gut says is that Mississippi just lost by just won by 4.
Hey, front office, what do you think I bet in Mississippi State at?
Given that exchange between you two, I'm gonna have to say +5.
4.5.
Oh God!
They won by 4. Yay!
Oh my God!
Yay!
72-68 against the front office's own hometown Cox. The Cox. And your other one is definitely not hitting Bellefontaine.
Belmont. Hey,
Belmont. Oh yeah, they're getting fisted right now.
Valparaiso is beating the shit out of them. Christ.
So not looking very good. But Illinois State's tied with Drake right now, and Jared Allen looks like he might hit his under. So I don't know if you hit the under, if you bet that, but probably not.
Oh yeah, I bet the under. Don't you?
You bet the under. All right, cool. So there we go. So I maybe a 2-2 day, but dude, Mississippi minus 4.5. They win by 4. Kill me. That's why I don't even want to open my underdog app, because like I've been missing these picks by like yesterday I missed a pick. It was a 7 picker. My 2 that I missed was Trey. I think I told I had Trey for over 7.5 assists. He ended with 7, and then I picked somebody. Oh, who the fuck was it? It was over. I don't know. It was like within a point. I mean, it was like just bullshit. So those aren't looking too good. But Jared Allen looks like he's in green still. So, and they are absolutely talking about. I'm surprised you can't feel the cock of the Cavs where you're at right now. That's how deep we are in your ass.
Yeah, well, this is the reminder that we are a bad team.
Damn, Indy's tied at 120 with the fucking Warrior or the Washington Wizards, 120 apiece in overtime.
Thank you, Tyrese. My man's got to be cooking.
Can we get Jared Allen out of the game? He's got 10, 13. He's got 24 right now. 24 points, assists, and rebounds. So he can't get 4 more in the next 740.
Actually, do you know what we need to get? We need to get Sleeper to get their shit so far together that their NBA platform on the web browser actually works.
Yes, they should. I did notice though, now that I've got Sleeper and it's starting to come here, they do higher and lower on Sleeper. Like I can
Really?
just hit them, like they have an update. They just did an update, and if you click it, there's like a fantasy app, and it does all your
Yeah,
fantasy.
yeah.
But in the
I saw
middle,
that.
there's the high lower. So they've got their own thing of high lower, just like that, right there in the fantasy app. I could just do high lower.
Hot
Boom,
take.
right
I
there.
don't like the Sleeper update. Okay. I don't like that it's on that screen. Take me to the last screen that I was on. If I was in my matchup, that's what I want to see. I don't want to have to click it at the top.
Yeah, that Sleeper is the story of they just do too much. They've already got the perfect app to slow
But
it
not
down.
the obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing too much. They innovate in the space. Like the auto sub shit was fucking legendary. You know what I mean? But like, can we please just get the basics? Like, can we have our platform work on a web browser? Can we choose what the app opens up to? It's the
Yeah,
little things, gentlemen.
it's pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. All right. Well, there's really not much else there is to talk about, so we might just wrap this bitch up. But we do got Lakers. Luka's second game as a Laker is going on right now, playing the Jazz. So first, do the Jazz just getting the double up on the Luka on the Luka servings of Luka, and it looks like Alex Len might be playing as well too. Who, yeah, Alex Len is playing 0 for 3 on field goals right now because he's not an NBA player. Like I know he's in the NBA for a while, but boy, what a and it sounds like this Laker Charlotte situation is going to get ugly. I don't know. Like they're talking about they're going to have like a straight up like hearing, like court hearing, where they each like it's not really a court hearing, but it's set up like one, and they both plead their cases on this fucking failed physical. And
Yeah, dude,
I
because they
don't
have
know
a
what
problem.
happens here. So, like, what happens if my question is, which I don't have the answer to, so I'm not going to sit here and try to explain like I know, but we're going to have to just wait and see if, say, Charlotte walks in here and just dominates this fucking hearing. Like, what happens? Like, does the trade go through? Does Dalton then go? Like, do they just push the trade back through like it never happened? Like, this never happened? Or, like, what happens? Because, like, the Lakers have already moved on, signed a guy. Like, do they, and they waived Christian Wood to sign Alex Len. So, like, what fucking happens here if Charlotte, they go in this and they determine, well, I don't know why the Lakers failed him, his physical. This should have never happened. He should be a Laker right now. Like, what happens? I mean, Dalton Neck the other night, I don't know if anybody watched that game. Dalton Neck looked like he just found out he just got a phone call that his family was burnt down in a house fire. I mean, he looked so sad on that. Like, he wasn't clapping, reacting, talking to anybody, just sitting there looking sad. I don't know how true it is, but apparently the guy, he told JJ that he needed another, like he wasn't ready to play yet because, this guy is, rookie, and then he gets traded. But this is the business, I mean, I know it sucks and it's ruthless, but that's the business. You could be Dennis Schroeder, who got traded 4 times in 24 hours. So that could be worse. What up, McDubs? How we doing, Sweet Lips? You could be Dennis Schroeder, got traded 4 times in an hour, so it could be worse. But I really want to know what happens. Like, I want to know, like, yeah, if they go in here and win this, like, what fly Eagles fly, baby. I don't even know if Eagles caw, but they do now. So what happens here? Do you know anything about this, Dale? Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, is it money that's gonna get exchanged? Like, I can't see how. If this happens tomorrow and they say it's good, does it? Yeah, this is a very gray area.
Never heard of this happening ever. Dalton Neck's actually playing, though. He's in the game tonight, 1 for 3. He hit a 3-pointer, so at least he's back on the field or on the court. But yeah, but what a shitty turn of events. I mean, now you got Alex Len. Alex Len was a Sun for a while. I think he might have been a Rocket, maybe. I don't fucking know. But Alex Len, I would love to know the last time Alex Len was on a team before they signed him. Let's find out.
No idea, but I let me throw my 2 cents. 100%, there's nothing that's going to be different about the roster constructions moving forward. The fact that trade got vetoed means Dallas isn't, or Dalton isn't going, and Mark's not coming to the Lakers. I think more than likely what would happen is there'd be a settlement as a result of hearings and evidence being displayed and whatnot. But they're not going to retroactively like make a move or anything. That would be insane. Even if it turns out, that the Lakers actually would probably prefer that. No chance. No
By the
chance
way, Alex
in my
Len
mind.
did play this year. He was been in Sacramento since 2021, and he was there for 36 games. I guess he got cut. He started 3. He's 31 years old. So I assume that he got cut, or maybe he got bought out. That might have been a buyout that we just didn't even hear about, because who the fuck knows what's going on with Alex Len. But dude, all I know is right now is that come playoff time, Luka and LeBron, I think they're going to be nasty, but they better really come with it, because if they play, I think you said this the other day, Dale, on Monday, if they play Denver and they got to throw out Alex Len and Jackson Hayes,
Yep.
they're getting fucked.
Yep. Like 1, 2, 3. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, not say 4 Cancun, but pretty fucking close.
Like that's rough. Now, obviously, you're going to have if LeBron and Luka do their things. Luka, people forget, Luka averages right now, he has the highest points per game in NBA playoff history. He averages more points than anybody in NBA history in playoffs. And I think he's got the second highest career points per game, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty sure he's he's nasty. So, but him and LeBron, obviously, if they start cooking, they could get past anybody. But yeah, more than likely, the levels of cooking that those two would have to do to overcome Jokic versus those guys is going to be interesting. Because I definitely think, Jackson Hayes looks like a Lincoln log.
Oh fuck! Sorry, Sweden just scored.
Let's go, Sweden!
Best jerseys.
Who was it?
Ew.
Who was it? It was. You get used to seeing the teams and know who it was, but when they wear their national jerseys, I don't know who. It is Brom. So 2-1 Canada.
Let's fucking go, Sweden. Let's fucking go. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens on that. But yeah, Lakers playing right now. They're down 3 to the Jazz, so that'll be interesting. Cavs, I would assume that. We're, like I said, we're so far in their ass, 117-98. I really wish they would take. Maybe they did take Jared Allen out, because he hasn't. Jared Allen right now, Max Strus is plus 28 in this game.
Jeez.
Plus 28.
That is having
for comparison, Scotty Barnes, who shouldn't have won Rookie of the Year, we won't get into it, minus 32. You know what the should have been Rookie of the Year is at right now? Plus 15. Evan Mobley, the unicorn. Fuck Scotty Barnes.
I'm glad I locked in Scotty Barnes last night.
Yeah. Too bad he couldn't help you last week.
What happened last week?
I blew your asshole out.
Oh, did we play each other last week? Dude, I didn't even fucking... Damn.
It's okay, dude. It's
Damn.
Okay. I almost dropped 300 on you, but it was 280s.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what's your high game this season?
307. It's all right, dude. I've lost one game this year.
I think we played each other like 3 times. I think you whooped my ass every time.
I lost to one guy who wasn't even setting his lineup. I lost to it was just happenstance. It was like the world said, this cocksucker is not going lossless. Because let me tell you, if I win a whole fantasy baseball or basketball season without losing, you think I'm unbearable now? I would call the front office at 5 a.m. every day for a week to remind him. I'd be like, hey, you getting ready for work, fucko? Well, just remember, I went undefeated in NBA basketball. Think about that today. See ya. And then I'd hang up before he replied. I would be sending you... I would write a handwritten letter and send it to the school he works at and just make him find him. I'd be like, I don't know what department he's in. Just find him. And when he opens it, it's going to have a little kiss. I'm going to kiss it with lipstick. He's going to open it, and it's just going to say, go look at Sleeper. Love, Nick. And that's it.
That's our Nick.
That's our boy. Winless or
Appreciate you,
lossless.
Big Dog. I wouldn't want to forget something like that.
You wouldn't, trust me. You definitely wouldn't. I'd get you a T-shirt made. A little tee. Would you sleep in it? If I get you a sleep tee with my record on it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Wow,
Well, it's not you, but, you know, your boy doesn't wear anything when he's sleeping. I'll wear that as a house shirt, baby. I got you as a house shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. People will talk about this. I'm talking about years down the line when the next set of caves that they find, there will be a cave painting of my 2024-2025 sleeper fantasy basketball team. The people don't even look at that chat, and I regularly go in there and just tag everybody and just say stop trying. The one guy semi-trying made a move last week, and I was like, it's too late. And he just put what? I put give up. It's too late. It doesn't matter. Stop making moves, dude.
Well, I do still try generally. I mean, last week I didn't set too many lines.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, this is another guy. No, I mean me and
there
you
is
are
like
gonna
3 or
try.
4 of us. There's like 3 or 4 of us.
Yeah, but there's only one, and that's me.
That's all right.
That's all right, though.
As long as you never break my season high scoring, I will be totally fine. Because next to your name in the rafters is going to be an asterisk that says didn't score the most points.
You say, yeah, damn, dude, the front office scored. He finished like
lost every other game
11,
he played against them, but
11
whooped some
games
poor kid's
behind
ass
Nick.
so bad.
3-19, but he put up 409.
But he dogged, dude.
No. I'm still. I think I'm like 15-4.
Yeah, you're right there behind me.
Something.
Illinois State's down 8. By the way, I don't like this, Dale. I think we need to do more research here when we're making these picks. I'm bad too. Like I think you and I need to go to a class.
Oh, it's tough, man. It might.
We suck.
We might need to take a day off Thursday.
No, because every time we do that, I look at it and I just start clicking shit.
The last time we went 6-3, we just started clicking shit when you didn't think I was doing it, and then you just went, and then I went. And
the under might hit though. I don't know. Jared Allen's getting real fucking close, and I don't like it. But that's how this works. So we'll have to wait and see. I know I'm trying to see if dude, we might get overtime too. Indianapolis, Washington, 131-130 with 16 seconds left in first overtime.
Let's go double.
Jared Allen's got 10, 13. Oh, fuck. He's got 26. Yeah, 10, 13 plus 13. Yeah, he's got 26. Fuck. How does this keep happening? I'm glad we haven't kept up with my my daily prop bets because we are not doing good. And they're all like good picks. They're just like things that, like they're all like I'm looking at ones. They're like I look at like the streaks and like they're hitting these like 9 out of the last 10 games, and then we lock it in. They don't hit it.
And then that's the game where everything goes south.
Just pathetic. All right, well let's head out of here. There's really not much else going on today. Kind of a slow day. Really not much else going on this week for Friday. I mean, tomorrow, we obviously got 4 nations going on. They play tonight, tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got USA and Finland.
Yep.
USA, Finland tomorrow, so that'll be good. Make sure you guys tune into that.
Darts. Let's have a quick darts.
Oh, you already know, baby. That's what I was going to end with. We got darts tomorrow. Premier League darts, baby. Week 2 of Premier Darts. Last week, the world number 1, Luke Humphreys, won. Week 1 of the Premier League. So Friday we'll take a look at the standings and we'll kind of see an update on all that. So yeah, week 2, I believe it's Luke Littler, the Nuke, versus Rob Cross, I believe is the first game tomorrow. And what time are darts? Tomorrow darts are at, let me tell you.
Because McDubs might have found a new sport to watch with us.
1:15 our time. So St. Louis time 1:15. So tomorrow we've got 1:15 Rob Cross, Luke the Nuke Littler.
Nice.
1:45 we've got Michael Van Gerwen, MVG versus the Bullet, Steven Bunting. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Motherfucking fire away, fire away. 1:45. He needs to step it up. Lost. I won't be going live for that. I'll be at work tomorrow, unfortunately. So on Thursday, only weekends we can do darts, unfortunately, because they're all in fucking England or across the pond. So they're like midday. So it's 1:15. I'll be at work doing this. Last week I missed Bunting and he lost round 1 to Rob Cross, and it's my fault. So that will not be happening tomorrow. We've got, after that, 2:15, we got Nathan Aspinall and Gerwin Price, his boy, Dale's boy, Gerwin Price.
Yeah, I do love.
And then we've got 2:45, Luke Humphreys, the world _1 and last week's winner, versus Chris Doby, who is actually pretty fun to watch. So 1:15 to 2:45, those will be the quarterfinals. And then it's nice. It's cool that these guys do the what is today? Yeah. It's cool, these Premier Dart League days, because it's all one day. Like, it's all like they do the quarter or the quarterfinals, semifinals, like it all wraps up in one day, and then however they perform that day goes into their Premier Dart League standings. And like, it's like, where depending on where they finish, they'll earn that many points for the it's like a point system. It's like, racing almost. So pretty interesting. Definitely though, gonna keep an eye on that, especially since we're just getting into darts here, and it's just starting. I mean, what a perfect time. Week 2 of Premier Darts. Last week was fun. So make sure you guys tune into that. When I get home, I'll make sure I'll probably be live tweeting at work tomorrow at some point. I'll probably find a little corner and watch a little darts tomorrow. So all right, guys, you guys got anything else you guys want to say before we get out of here?
Pleasure as always. Everybody stay warm if you're in a place where it's fucking freezing cold.
Front office, you're a late addition. You want to say anything you didn't get to say today? You want to show your balls or something?
Yeah, I just I can't, like, for whatever reason, my webcam won't actually capture both of them, and I don't want to just send you guys, show you guys one testicle.
Dude, imagine if you never showed your face, but one time you turned the cameras on to show your balls.
I mean, like, do you think we'd get banned?
Dude, I don't even care.
Like, depending on the angle, you might not know what it was.
I would clip that. Dude, it would be our profile picture on all of our socials. It'd be like, dude, I know what he looks like. You just know what his ball sack looks like. It'd be pretty fucking sick.
No, Cavs are unstoppable. We're winning the East. We're coming for that ass. That's all I got.
Yes, sir. Hey, and shout out to Yiddy's Detroit fucking Pistons. Fuck JB Bickerstaff, and he hates JB Bickerstaff. It's funny because every day bitches about JB, and we know the feeling. But I think they're 2 games over 500. They're in the 6th seed right now. So shout out to the Pistons, dude. JB, as much as I want to hate on JB, he is a good coach.
He's a rebuilding master. He's a rebuilding master.
He is the man. And he will get you to the point, and then he needs to hand it off to somebody else. That is what it is. This is a relay race, and JB is fucking Jackie Joyner. She is fucking, what's his name? What's the big runner from back in the day? Jesse Owens, right?
Yep.
Fucking Jesse Owens. That is JB Bickerstaff. Jesse Bickerstaff, dude. Fucking rounding the corner at record speeds, but he needs to somebody needs there to take the baton and keep running, because JB, like you said, he said the rebuild master, and he'll do you no favors in the playoffs, because he is basically part-time NBA coach, part-time ref complainer. There is nobody in the league. Every coach hates the refs and bickers back and forth. There's nobody that just yells.
Like, yeah.
That man just is constantly bitching in the ear of an official.
24/7.
24/7. And you see it in the playoffs. We get no calls. They're like, yeah, fuck you, JB.
Yeah. Real quick, before we part, I have one question to ask you. How many Cavaliers do you think were in double digits tonight?
7.
So I'm just going to say 7, too.
Damn. Great guess. Dead on. 7. 7 Cavaliers in double digits. That's how you win a fucking basketball game, boys.
Yes,
That's
sir.
nuts.
Hale, do you have something you were going to say there a second ago?
Go Raptors.
You're disgusting, dude. All right, guys, you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Have a good Thursday. Enjoy those Four Nations. If you're a sports fan, go watch Four Nations hockey. Dale's a Canadian that doesn't even really enjoy hockey. He doesn't hate hockey. He doesn't watch it often. He's sitting at home. He hasn't looked me in the eyes for more than 6 seconds today because of this right here. So go watch the Four Nations. Let's fucking go. Canada, Sweden tonight, second period. USA, Finland tomorrow. We will see you guys.
Canada State Saturday. Let's go.
Canada State Saturday. So we'll dude, Saturday's gonna be the shit. We'll look more into that on Friday. Make sure you guys are back here on Friday. If you're on YouTube, hit the sub button, comment, like, all that shit, so we get our shit in the algorithm. If you're on Kick or on X, make sure you guys hit that follow button, join the discussion, hit us a share, whatever. Scan the QR code. Make sure you follow us on all of our other socials. I believe. All right, McDubs, love you too, big dog. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, make sure you guys scan that QR code, follow us on all of our socials, and head over to our betting page at Action Network. Make sure you guys give us a follow there, Daily Derelict. And if you're on Underdog, use code at NickFlair93. I wish I had a Derelict Sports code, but I don't. NickFlair93 when you first sign up, and they will match your deposit up to $1,000.
It's 3-1 Canada.
Yeah, no, it's 2-1 Canada. I don't believe you. So you guys have a good day tonight. We'll see you guys on Friday, 7 to 9. Let's go. See you guys later.
Peace.
Peace. Fuck Canada.